Welcome to your 7-day nervous system reset challenge. Hi friends, I am Katie Arnold. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. This 7 days is all about coming back into your body, to calming your nervous system, to really grounding and anchoring ourselves. And so every day you are going to get a different practice. And my goal, my plan for you is that all of these practices we're keeping nice and short. So it helps kind of drive home this point that I like to think about, which is the fact that we don't need these super long practices all the time or really at all to really find benefit from our yoga practice. We're going to combine tools of physical practice, with meditation, with breath work, with mantras. And so it's really going to be a whole holistic view of our yoga practice. So for today's class, I am recommending one blanket. I like to just kind of elevate my hips a little bit, but it's totally optional. And then you could have some other props nearby, maybe a couple blocks or bolsters or more blankets. Or if you don't have any of this, you do not need to buy anything. You could just see what you have around the house, maybe some pillows, things that could be supportive to have nearby. I'm just going to set my blocks off to the side, and we are going to find ourselves in a nice seated posture. So like I said, I am sitting on the edge of my blanket. I'm going to bring my hands down to my knees. If it feels comfortable and safe for you in the space that you're in, you are welcome to close your eyes or just find a soft and gentle gaze. Taking our first few moments here to settle into our bodies, to settle into the breath. To think about grounding and anchoring into the sit bones. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Another big breath in like that. Exhale, let it go. One more. Back to a natural and effortless breath. So I'll give a few breath cues through our first few movements of our practice. And then most of this practice, I want you to just breathe in a way that feels really natural and effortless until I take us to our breathwork practice towards the end. That breath you don't have to think about. Noticing how that feels in your body here. And inhale, sweep your arms out nice and wide, palms meet overhead. Exhale, left hand to that right knee, twisting to the right. We're not forcing anything here. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, twist it over to the left, right hand crosses. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist it to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. One more time each side. We'll add some holds this time. So inhale, arms up. Exhale over to the right. And this time we're going to pause. Finding length through the spine. Grounding down into the sit bones. Inhale, arms reach overhead. And exhale, take it to the other side. Again, really being mindful not to force anything. Inhale through center. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, right hand beside that right hip, side body stretch. Inhale back through the center. And exhale over to the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to the right, left bicep by your ear. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale over to the left, just going to the depth that feels good for you. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale to the right. We'll pause for a few breaths. Inhale, reach those arms overhead. And exhale, take it over to the other side. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come down to your knees. Inhale, think about puffing that chest forward. Exhale as you round your spine, chin comes to chest. It's a moving seated cat-cow. Inhale, arching your spine. Exhale, rounding forward. Again, no need to force anything. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale it back. Inhale. Exhale. One more. It's time to inhale back up to that seated position. And then we'll take the soles of our feet together. Knees are going to come out nice and wide. This is our bound angle pose. And we're going to take a few breaths just sitting up nice and tall. And then I will offer the option if you would like to add a fold here. But for right now, sitting tall, grounding into your sit bones, finding length through the spine. Natural and effortless breath. So you're welcome to stay with that tall spine, or if you want to add a fold here, you are welcome to fold down just as much to your depth. You are also welcome to take some blocks. I'm going to bring a block in front of my toes and just bring my forearms down to that block, just for a little bit of support. So that might be an option for you here. Next inhale, go ahead and sit it up nice and tall. Move any props out of the way. Maybe use your hands to help bring your knees together. Plant your hands behind you. And let's just gently windshield wiper those knees side to side. This practice today is all about being really gentle, really thinking about grounding into our sit bones, anchoring, setting the tone for this next week together. And we're going to stay seated. I'm going to move just for the sake of camera angles for you. And then we are going to extend both legs out in front of us. You can flex the toes back towards your face. And again, we think about finding that length. So like someone has a string that they're pulling up through the crown of your head. And we're going to start to fold forward. As we fold forward here, I really want you to think about finding your edge. We're not forcing anything. This can be as restful and supportive as you want. I'm going to take my blocks on either side of my legs, and I'm just going to rest my arms down here. And actually, I kind of want to take them a little bit higher today. So we're really not looking to kind of push to new levels in this practice today. We are really just looking to find what feels like a place that you can stay for about a minute or so. And then again, the breath becomes really natural, really effortless. And I really love practices that kind of force us to slow down. And so if you're starting this challenge with me and this is not your usual kind of practice, sometimes it can be really easy to want to just hit stop, to find something else. But there's so much benefit that comes from these slower practices, just as there's so much benefit we can gain from some of the other, more fiery practices as well. So I really like to encourage finding a little bit of balance between the two, stepping outside of your norm to try something different, staying open and unattached to expectations and what can come out of that class. And you never know, it might become one of your new favorite things when you learn to allow yourself to kind of slow down and settle within a posture. There's still so much that we can gain from these practices. On your next inhale breath, you can slowly lift yourself back up. Again, props can be set off to the side. Plant your hands behind you. Just press into your hands as you press your chest up. A little countering of that fold that we were in for a while. Beautiful. We will come back to really whatever seat feels nice for you here. We're going to come into a little bit of a breathwork practice. Now, I'm going to talk us through a few different ways that we can do this. But the whole goal here is that our exhale becomes longer than the inhale. And when we do that, it helps signal to the nervous system that it is safe for us to slow down. So find your comfortable seat. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale for 1, 2, 3. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going on your own. And if you found that when we switched from that 3-5 count to the 4-6, it felt like too much, felt like you were running out of air, I want you to go back to the 3-5. The 4-6 feels okay, stay with that. And if having any count there is not feeling supportive for you, if it's causing any kind of anxiety that is doing the opposite of what we are looking for here, so then I just want you to, without a count at all, just focus on your exhales being longer than your inhale. We'll be here for another minute or two together, practicing on our own at the count or in the way that works best for us here with that longer exhale. After your next exhale, let that go. And just sit here for another moment or so together and just notice how you feel. Maybe there have been some shifts in your energy since you came to your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms out nice and wide. Palms can meet overhead. Exhale, hands can come down through heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. Om Shanti. Peace. Thank you so much for joining me for day 1 of this 7-day challenge. Tomorrow, make sure that you are back here, same time, or whatever time works for you, but same place. And if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Let me know how this practice went for you today. I will see you back on your mats for your next practice.